This is a download from the BBC. For more information and our terms of use, go to bbcworldservice.com/podcasts.
Hello, I'm Alice.
And I'm Finn.
And this is 6 Minute English. This week we're talking about population growth and the effect it might have on the world. At the moment, it's estimated that there are about 7 billion people on the planet.
It's estimated. Experts make an educated guess at the number of people based on research.
If projections are correct, experts think there could be 9.5 billion people by the year 2075.
Projections. The estimated number of people calculated by looking at population changes over time.
Experts say there will be a population explosion.
That means a dramatic and very fast increase.
So before we find out more, I have a question for you, Finn. How many zeros are there after the 1 in a billion? A, 12, B, 9, or C, 6?
OK, shall I guess? 1,000 million. A million is 6 zeros, so 1,000 should have 3 more. Let's say 9. B, 9.
Well, I'm not going to tell you the answer yet. We'll find out at the end of the programme.
OK.
Let's see how population growth is going to change the way our planet works. The Institute of Mechanical Engineers recently published a report about how technology could help us manage larger populations. They say it's the defining challenge of the century.
That's the most important issue in the next 90 years.
Here's the BBC's environment analyst, Roger Harrabin.
One author of today's report described population growth as the defining challenge of the century, bigger even than climate change. The report says work needs to start now on technological solutions for a world of 9.5 billion people. Many of the practical ideas in the report have been welcomed by development groups.
Roger Harrabin says that population growth is even more important than climate change. The report says that engineers need to start work now to find technological solutions to provide enough food, water, energy and homes for 9.5 billion people.
Technological solutions. That's the use of technology to invent or improve something.
One of the authors of the report is Dr. Tim Fox, Head of Energy, Environment and Climate Change at the Institute of Mechanical Engineers. He says that engineers have already created technologies which can deal with the challenge of providing food, water, energy and homes for everyone in the world in 2075. But one area he says we can try to improve on is wasting less food.
The challenge of providing food, water, energy and homes internationally can be met through existing technologies that are available today. So something like 50% of food is wasted in newly developing countries between the field and the marketplace. Now here in the highly industrialized countries, we've solved that problem sustainably through the use of refrigeration and transportation mechanisms that are highly optimized, and we waste all our food between the supermarket and our consumption.
What did Dr. Tim Fox of the Institute of Mechanical Engineers say were the 2 technological improvements we could make to stop wasting so much food?
He said we could improve refrigeration and transportation.
Dr. Tim Fox said that something like 50% of food is wasted in newly developed countries between the field and the marketplace. This could be improved by having better refrigeration and transportation from the farms to markets or shops. What did he say about the waste of food in developed countries?
In developed countries, the systems of refrigeration and transportation have been optimised.
Optimised. That means the system has been developed so that it is extremely efficient and can't be improved upon. But, he says, in highly industrialised countries, countries that are very developed economically, food is wasted between the supermarket and people's consumption.
That means that people might buy a lot of food at the supermarket, but end up throwing it away. They don't consume it.
Now, before we go, let's find out the answer to the question I asked at the beginning of the programme. How many zeros come after the 1 in a billion? Was it A, 12, B, 9 or C, 6?
I guessed B9. Was I right?
You're right. Well done.
Fantastic. Very
And
good.
your prize, Finn, is to read out some of the words and phrases we've heard in today's programme.
What could be better? Here we go. Population. Billion. It's estimated. Projection. Explosion. Defining challenge. Technological solutions. Refrigeration. Transportation. Optimized. Consumption.
We hope you've had fun with us today on 6 Minute English and that you'll join us again next time.
Bye.
Bye.
That was 6 Minute English from bbclearningenglish.com.